Yo, what's going on, gamers, YouTubers, hobbyists? Got that right back to front, didn't I? What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? This is time for a episode of Q&S. This is the series where I ask the question, and you guys, my subscribers, answer me. And last time, just, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I asked the question, what fantasy games do you play? Well, you know, what do you like playing fantasy game-wise? So I think there wasn't a huge response for that, so I'm guessing not a lot of you play fantasy games. Actually, there's only 2 responses that relate to this, so I'll just go through them. Then I'll ask a different question. Okay, Heresy Productions said, "Nice Q&S. I do not currently play any fantasy games, but I'm painting up an Orcs and Goblins army for Warhammer 8th edition, and will try it in Age of Sigmar and Mordheim. I always thought Malifaux looked cool, but haven't played it myself." Well, that's quite interesting. I mean, I don't play any fantasy games at the moment. And before Age of Sigmar came out, I was hoping to get it. Well, I was hoping to just collect the fantasy models and paint it, which I still can, obviously. But since Age of Sigmar's come out, and then they brought out all the war scrolls for the old armies, I'm thinking, I might actually be able to play this fantasy game. So I'm thinking of doing that, you know. So yeah. I think Warhammer Fantasy has got to be the classic, hasn't it? But I know there's other games out there that are fantasy based. And I just wondered if anybody was playing them. So, yeah, Mordheim is cool. I think that's becoming more popular now. A lot of people are doing it on YouTube as well, I notice. It looks super cool. You don't need massive army for that. And Malifaux, yeah, I think it looks cool too. The models look super cool. I don't know about this card system for it. I don't know how that would work, because I don't know the game, but I imagine if you're putting cards and you have a deck of cards, you're revealing cards, then your opponent surely knows what you've played and what you might, you know, what you've got left in your deck. I'm thinking, if you've got that kind of mental gaming head on, but I don't know. Anyway, yes. So the other reply was from Scarnia, and he said, "I don't really have a favourite fantasy war game. I used to play Warhammer Fantasy Battles from about 4th edition through to the end of 7th, but decided I didn't like the rules for 8th. Well, that's fair enough. But you've still got really cool models, haven't you, with that? Some of the models in Warhammer Fantasy are just amazing. They really are. I really like Hero Quest, which is a fantasy board game from back in the day. I played a ton of it with my mates when we were kids. They always made me be the dungeon master because I was the best at it in their eyes. I had Hero Quest as well. I painted it up back then and I had no idea about how to paint. I did base coat them, I can tell you that much. I didn't know about washing the models and getting off the like the mould residue and things like that, and I didn't know that the different paints and the pigments of the paints, and actually using proper primer. I didn't use any. I just painted them black and then painted on top of that. But they came out alright. I didn't have any washes. I didn't use washes because I didn't know what that was. I only had about 6 paints, I think. Some couple of cheapy, crappy brushes. But yeah, no, they came out alright. And they had ogres though, so I've got the ogre set to go with it, and the expansion sets for Hero Quest. I didn't get the advanced Hero Quest though. I wished I did, because that looked like a good game too. But yeah, Hero Quest was cool. Okay, well, thank you for your answers. So now, my question for this time is more for the historical wargamers out there. And what I'm interested in, actually it's a 2-part question. Okay, so it's a double barrel question I'm asking this time. And my question to you guys this time is, questions to you guys is, A, what is your favourite period to play in war games? Because what I want to do is build up a kind of idea, some sort of idea of what types of games you like out there. What's your favourite period and what's your favourite scale to play in? Either that period or other periods, doesn't really matter. I mean, I must admit, when Ringo Simpkins, when he does his 6mm displays of whatever armies he's painting, they look epic. That looks amazing. I've personally, well, I'll go into what I think about it next time, but I'm interested in what's your favourite period of historical war games you play, and what's your favourite scale to play in. Okay, so see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.